Hello everyone, Tommy Girl with you once again for another episode of Let's Play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. In the last episode, we finished up all our business here in Korriban, and now all the Sith hate us, along with, I think, other people in this galaxy at this point. There's an anti-Tommy Girl shirt anti-fan club? What would that be? An anti-fan club? I'm not entirely sure. But now that we're back on the Ebon Hawk, let's have some chats with people. We haven't talked to Mission in a while.
Hey there, what can I do for you?
I want to talk to you about your deadbeat brother.
I appreciate everything you've done for Griff. You know that, right? I just hope things work out for him this time around. I guess we'll find out when he meets up with us at the Zerka Corp shop. If he's got those credits he promised you, then maybe there's hope for him yet.
Yeah, I'm not holding my breath, but it's good attitude overall, Mission. Alright. Kandros, we've got a side quest, so he's not going to have anything to say. We can't repair HK-47, so he's not going to have anything to say. There's that cargo that they told us to get on Korriban. I think it was back here, if I'm remembering right. This thing. This
On
compartment.
Damn!
Maybe not. I thought this was where...
Damn!
I thought this was where you end up finding the compartment. Oh, you just had to click on it. Access. Enter. Wow, they spelled access wrong. Wow. Way to go. The hidden compartment is now unlocked. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, I thought this was... And we get a spice. Alright, so that means... we can deliver it to Korriban, which we're here, so we'll do that in a second. But we'll talk to another person. What are these? Oh. We had to check the supplies earlier with the girl we kicked off our ship. Get out of here. We don't want to hear your stupid language. Jolie's preoccupied with his side mission. Juhani might actually have something to say. Hi, Juhani.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
I was wondering if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
How did you become... yes. How did you come to be a Jedi?
How I came to be a Jedi? I am sure you would not find it very interesting. Are you sure you would like to hear?
Yeah, continue.
Well, it goes back a number of years. Back on my homeworld, we did not see Jedi very often, especially where I lived.
Where did you live?
The hind end of space. A pit of a world, to be sure, where Jedi rarely tread. But we had heard of them. Well, everyone had, so that is not to be unexpected. Champions of truth, defenders of justice, heroes of the Republic. It was very easy for a child to be enthralled by their image, their mystique. Maybe I was one of those children.
Did you meet a Jedi?
Yes, I did. When I saw a Jedi for the first time, they lived up to everything my imagination had created them to be. I was awed, and maybe a little enamored.
So what did you do?
From that moment on, I knew that I would have to try to become a Jedi. To lift myself out of the rut I had been living in for years, and to make a real difference, as the Jedi were. The foolish delusions of a child. But this child made it happen. As soon as I was able, I left my world and went in search of them. I found them and was accepted. I had been living my dream on Dantooine for several years before you came, although perhaps I was not entirely ready for it, or not completely suited to the task. Otherwise, I would not have fallen. But thanks to you, I have been redeemed. Perhaps I may yet live to see that dream of mine come true. Come, there is much we should do. Let us not waste time talking. Action is what is needed.
Alright. Well, we learned a little bit about Juhani. A little bit of hero worship of the Jedi. No surprise there. But, I mean, I think that'd be normal for a kid. You know, basically a thing with magic powers comes up by with a cool lightsaber. Who wouldn't geek out a little bit over that? I understand. Alright, before we go... let's have a conversation with Carth and Bastila, then I'll go take care of the spice.
Yes, what's on your mind?
You've been watching me very closely as of late. Why is that?
Oh, well, I hadn't thought you'd notice.
Well, I did. Well, yes. That's what I'm gonna say.
I've just been admiring you. Not anything like that, though. No, I've been watching you in action, your skills. You have a natural talent that is incredible. Not that all I do is watch you or anything. I didn't mean anything by it.
Oh, Carth, you're so awkward. It's alright. I don't mind if you watch me.
Why did you tell me that sooner? You would have saved me a lot of trouble. I will say one thing, however. We've come a long way with your help. Whether it's the Force or fate or just dumb luck. I'm glad you're here. We probably would never have made it this far without you. I should have said this long before instead of doubting you, but I hope you can forgive me.
Aww. You already apologized once, Carth.
And you accepted it, but that doesn't mean I'm forgiven. I'd like to be.
Forget it. You don't get off so easy.
What am I supposed to say? I was wrong, I was a stubborn fool. Look, I have trouble admitting it when a beautiful woman has my number, okay?
You think I'm beautiful?
I'll take that as a yes. I'm glad that's settled. Shall we get back to what we were doing?
Oh, Carthy Poo! He thinks this is beautiful. I question your taste, Carthy Poo. I question your taste. I just wanted to see if it said anything romantic in his quest. It doesn't really, but if that wasn't flirting, I don't know what was.
How can I help?
So we seem to be on track with the Carth romance. You look like you have something to say, Bastila.
I do. I've been trying to come up with the best way to say this for some time, but I suppose I should just come out and say it.
Oh, do you love me too?
The truth is, I have come to depend on you.
Oh.
Not just for the sake of the mission, but for my own sake as well. I'm glad you're with us.
Oh, a compliment from the Ice Queen. I knew you could do it.
Well, yes. Surely that's not so surprising.
It's just that you sounded so pained saying it.
Did I? I am trying to be sincere here. It occurred to me that I may have been too critical of you. Too demanding at times.
Thank you. I appreciate the gesture.
I know my manner can be a bit taciturn. I know you must be getting sick of my lectures about the dark side and everything else. I spent all my years being hounded by my instructors, being told so often how gifted and important I was until I was sick of it. I remember when I was younger, I used to swear that I would never become as self-absorbed and stodgy as the Jedi Masters. It's ironic, really.
Maybe, but you don't need to be like that.
I suppose not. But I am becoming like that, though it's not easy for me to admit. Being controlled has kept everyone around me at an arm's length. Even those like yourself who are most in need of my understanding and compassion. But maybe it's time to change that. You deserve to know how much I respect and admire you. I just thought I should tell you.
Aww. I'm glad you did.
Well, that was not nearly so difficult as I feared. Thank you for hearing me out. I feel much better. But enough soul-searching for now. We should probably continue on with our mission.
Aw, Bastila, you're becoming likable. You've grown on me. Group hug, group hug. Yeah, she's obviously your big romance option if you're playing male, but no, she didn't admit that she loved me. That's it. Oh, we're not leaving Korriban yet. What am I doing? I have to go turn in the spicy spices. So, anyway, I'm gonna meet you guys there, because it's gonna take a second, so. Alright, welcome back. Here we are at Lurzekesh to give him his spicy spices. I do have the spices. Hmm. 1,000 credits, but let's try to get him to give us more. I don't work for Davik, remember? I want more. Earning more credits, maybe. Tell me more.
Changwaba chinyo shangwi chama ucha wish uyong kung. Pangit uba baska doana chichopa muska. Kimba nikcha lora kun. Kiyuma batmalyaw no wish.
What happens if I open the box?
Ciao baso. Gino molirani bubo. Tonking ba. No kun neksag.
But what would happen? Is it a bomb?
Chiwa aita kang ki jiyokaku. Uba baska doana chichopa muska. Kakincha nawabagaon. Kimba nikcha lora kun.
Alright, I'll do it. I'm heading to Tatooine anyway at some point to do Canderous' side mission, so sure.
Tong hitwama ag iinkotune. O tong hiwama ji agi inkotun. Ciao baso. Jin.
So basically, he's giving us a box to deliver to the hut on Tatooine. Mata, I believe his name is. And he told us over and over not to open it. So what is the first thing that I want to do? I want to open it, of course. And he's not kidding. Bad things do happen if you open it. I don't know if I'm gonna... I don't remember exactly what it is. I'll double check before I do all that, just so I can let you guys kind of know what your options are there. But, yeah, he's not kidding when he says, don't open the box. That much I can tell you. That much I recall. Alright, so now that we've done that, let's see. I do want to head to Yavin, because how are we doing on credits? Credits? Wow, we have a boatload of credits. So, let's head to Yavin, and then head to our last planet, shall we?
What happened? What's going on?
Uh-oh.
Sith interdictor ship. They must have been waiting for us on the hyperspace route. We're caught in their tractor beam.
Do you recognize the ship?
It's the Leviathan. Saul Carth's vessel. My old mentor.
Oh, stuff's about to go down.
Admiral Carth taught me everything I know about being a soldier. He was a legend in the Republic fleet, and a hero to me until he betrayed us. When the Sith attacked my homeworld, the Leviathan, which is Saul Carth's flagship, was at the head of the fleet. My family was destroyed that day, and my wife died in the Sith bombardment.
I could say something really goody two-shoes. This is your chance to avenge the deaths of your family.
That is not the way of the Jedi. Vengeance, anger, emotion. These things lead to the dark side.
I'm not gonna do anything stupid. I mean, I won't throw our lives away in some mad quest for vengeance, but if I get a chance to kill Saul during our escape, nobody better get in my way.
Talk of an escape is somewhat premature, don't you think? We don't even have a plan to get out of this mess yet.
And I'll admit, it won't be easy. Saul's no fool, and he won't underestimate us either. You can count on plenty of guards watching every move we make.
Maybe Admiral Carth doesn't know how many of us there are on board. We all have special talents. Talents we could exploit so that one of us could stage a rescue. We just have to figure out who has the best chance to avoid capture so they can come and rescue us later. It's a long shot, but it's our only hope.
Well, this is an odd one because... Because I don't know how equipped I have a lot of people. Let's see. Bastel, is there some way you could use your battle meditation here?
The Admiral will be watching the three of us far too closely for any plot involving you, me, or Carth to succeed. It's going to be up to one of the others to get us out of this.
Well, if we're gonna pick someone to save our skins, we better do it quick. In another minute, we're gonna have Sith troops marching up our loading ramp.
The Jolie Candor. So you can pick pretty much anyone. HK-47. That would be funny. Ones I've done in the past, I've used Mission. I've used, Juhani. and I've used Zaalbar. I believe those are the ones I've used in the past. They're a way we could exploit your healing ability. Some of these are really funny, like, because they're all, like, different reasons. But if I'm remembering right, Juhani's usually a pretty all-around decent one to use, because she can just plow through most people, and she's got force abilities and things like that. But she's not that well equipped. But then again, no one in my party is really that well equipped right now, besides like HK and stuff. I would love to see how this would go for HK, though. I'm genuinely curious, but I think Juhani would be our easiest bet. And I know I've got at least lightsabers and stuff on her, so. Although, I think they take all that stuff away. I don't exactly remember, so let's do Juhani.
You speak the truth. I alone of all the group might be able to remain hidden if the Sith search the ship. I could wait until the guards have completed their search, then come to rescue you.
We'll try it your way, Juhani. May the Force be with you.
Hold on. They're dragging us into the docking bridge.
Bastila, Carth, and the crew have been taken prisoner as you ordered, Commander. Excellent. Have you searched the ship thoroughly? Admiral Carth warned me to be on alert for any kind of treachery.
Treachery.
We searched the ship from top to bottom. Somebody would have had to be invisible for us not to find them in there. Well done. Return to your posts and I'll tell the Admiral of this.
That's a good thing that there isn't cloaking in this universe.
Carth, it has been far too long since we last spoke. I see the recent months have not been kind in your case. I barely recognized you.
But I recognize you, Saul. I see your face every night, even as I promise myself I will kill you for what you did to my homeworld.
Did you learn nothing in your time under me? As a soldier, you should understand that casualties were unavoidable. This was an act of war.
It was a cowardly act of betrayal. Your fleet bombed a civilian target into oblivion without warning or provocation, and the blood of those innocent people is on your hands.
In war, even the innocent must die. The Sith would not accept me until I proved I had truly turned my back on the Republic by bombing the planet.
My wife died in that attack, Saul. And for that, I swear I'll kill you.
You used to be a man of action, not of empty words. Cling to your lust for revenge if you must, but spare me your tired threats. I've heard them all before. You're an insignificant part of these events anyway. Lord Malak is far more interested in your Jedi companions. He has great plans for them.
We will never serve Malak or the dark side. The Sith will be destroyed, Admiral Carth, as will you if you don't turn away from this path.
Your words are brave, Bastila, but the lure of the dark side is hard to resist. Or so I've been told. I wonder if your companion is as devoted to the light as you are.
I love how he asked that question, and we're wearing dark side underwear. Yep. This is the bodysuit you get when you go to the dark side. It's like, are you as devoted to the light side? And you're like, I'm sorry, that's funny to me. Clearly not so much. Alright. For the right offer, I could, do I want to say that? Yeah, I do. For the right offer, I could probably be convinced to join the Sith.
Your loyalty is as fickle as ever, I see. Malak will find that amusing, though I seriously doubt he will want you of all people at his side.
What are you
The
talking
Dark Lord
about?
would probably reward me if I just killed you once and for all, but he may want to question you given the trouble you've caused him, and the history between you.
What history are you talking about?
You mean... Oh, this can't be true, can it? You really don't know what's going on here, do you? Well, I won't be the one to deprive Malak of the pleasure of telling you himself. The Dark Lord will no doubt torture you for information and for his own twisted pleasure. Eventually, you will tell him everything. The Sith can be very persuasive. However, Lord Malak is in another sector. It may be some time before he arrives, so I suppose I will have to fill in for him until then. Activate the torture fields. Enough.
This guy's a
I
creeper.
don't want them to pass out before I question them. Malak will appreciate any information I can give him when he arrives.
Don't waste your breath, Saul. We won't answer any of your questions.
I'm sure you won't. However, we both know your friend's loyalties have proven in the past to be somewhat flexible.
What are you talking about? Well, except what I said a few seconds ago. But other than that...
I am interrogating you, not the other way around. You will answer questions, not ask them. It is time to put your loyalty to the test. I doubt torturing you will gain me your true cooperation. Your will is too strong to be broken that way. However, even the strongest of heroes has trouble watching those they care about suffering. The interrogation will begin now. Each time you refuse to answer or give me a false answer, Carth will suffer.
I'm not gonna say go ahead and torture him. I don't really like him anyway, because we are romancing Carthy Boo, so I'm gonna say don't hurt him, I beg you now.
My pain is meaningless. Tell him nothing.
I tire of these games. Now I want answers. On what planet is the Jedi Academy at which you were trained?
They're on Dantooine.
No, don't say any more.
An excellent beginning. I'm glad you're being reasonable. This first question was a test. Obviously, Malak knew the Academy was on Dantooine, and it has since been destroyed by our fleet. Dantooine is an empty graveyard now. Nothing is there but a smoking ruin and the charred remains of your former masters.
I never liked them anyway.
A brave front, but your feigned indifference does not fool me. Your masters are eradicated, along with any hope of someone rescuing you. Now, tell me your mission. How were the Jedi planning on using you to stop Lord Malak and our Sith Armada?
Now this is actually a little tricky. We don't want to, hurt our companions, but we actually kind of don't want to tell them things, because we're trapped here and such, so I'm gonna lie. I'm gonna say we have been sent to assassinate Lord Malak.
Do you take me for a fool? The Jedi are not assassins. They would never devise such a plan. Perhaps you need a reminder of the consequences of refusing to cooperate.
No! Pay the pay!
Oh, Carth, he's
Listen,
such a wuss.
Can you not hear him suffering?
Suck it up.
You can spare him further pain by simply answering my questions. Now I will ask again, on what mission did the Jedi Council send you?
Come on, can't you torture Bastila? That's not fair. Alright. I'm gonna say we were searching for the Star Forge.
Why? Why are you telling him this?
Carthy
You should be
Poo!
grateful, Bastila. He is sparing you agony beyond comprehension.
Words that betray the Jedi Order bring me more pain than any torture ever could.
Tell me, how did you find out about the Star Forge?
I found Malik's diary. I've gotta say that just because it's so funny. Yeah, I'm gonna say that. I found Malik's diary.
A diary? This is not the time for jokes. I will only ask you one more time. How did you find out about the Star Forge?
For the sake of the Republic, don't tell him anything.
Don't listen to him. Tell me what I want to know or watch Carth suffer.
Oh, I don't want to watch. What's it? I don't want to watch him suffer. I'm torn. I'm torn. No, I will tell you nothing more.
I had hoped you would continue to cooperate, but you seem to have changed your position. Perhaps another lesson is in order.
No! No! I beg you! Mercy! No!
I am surprised he did not pass out sooner. Rarely have I seen someone withstand such punishment and remain conscious. I see I am wasting my time here. When Malak arrives, you will learn my interrogation techniques are considered merciful among the Sith. I will leave you here in your cell with a small taste of the horrors you will suffer when Lord Malak arrives.
Well, that's messed up and twisted, isn't it?
Don't try to move too quickly. You might not be fully recovered yet. Admiral Carth had his guards continue to torture you even after you passed out.
They tortured all of us, though you got the worst of it by far. Saul wanted them to make us suffer. He's become some sort of sadistic monster.
The dark side has perverted him, Carth. Once you start down the tainted path, it leads you ever further into the depths of evil. I fear he is forever lost.
Blah, blah, blah. Don't you ever get tired of being so preachy?
This is not a matter to joke about. If there is one thing we can learn from Saul, it's how the power of the dark side can corrupt even the bravest of heroes. I'm sorry, forgive me. Snapping at you like that won't help our situation. I suppose I'm taking the news of Dantooine's destruction quite hard. First Taras, now the Academy. Is there no end to the killing?
I know. It's hard to believe they're all gone.
I'd like to believe that Saul was lying to us. But even as he said the words, I knew they were true. The Academy is gone. We should have felt a disturbance in the Force when the attack came. The fact that we did not is a bad sign. I fear the dark side is growing stronger, casting shadows our vision cannot pierce. I can only hope that some of the Jedi escaped. Rook, Endar, Zar. I cannot imagine all of them being gone. In any case, we've lost our one place of refuge in the galaxy.
None of this will matter if we don't get out of this prison before Saul gets back.
Where is Saul Carth now?
Saul mentioned that Lord Malak was on his way. I think the Admiral left to prepare for his arrival and to report the results of our interrogation.
It is fortunate you were able to resist the Admiral's questioning. The fate of the galaxy could be changed by revealing the slightest piece of vital information.
I have to confess something. There was a moment, just a moment, when part of me was hoping that you would tell him what he wanted to know, just to make the horrible pain stop.
The only reason I stayed silent was to watch you suffer. No, if we weren't romancing Carth, that'd be funny, but... I'm sorry, Carth. Watching you suffer tore me apart.
No, I know you would never do anything to intentionally cause me pain, but you had no other choice. You couldn't betray our cause. I don't honestly know if I could have been as strong in your position. To watch you suffer like that, I might have cracked.
Did you feel that? A disturbance in the Force. The Admiral has sent his message. The Dark Lord knows we're here now. Malak is coming.
Well, then we better hope Juhani busts us out of here before he arrives.
I shall not be seen.
Maybe you shouldn't talk if you don't want to be seen. Get him, Juhani! Get him! Kabam! Sweet, she has the lightsabers I had before. I didn't have much equipment on her otherwise, which is unfortunate. But at least we have the basics, so that's good. I think we have what we need, at the very least. Alright, let's level her up. And then I think we'll be set for this episode. So we'll go on a Juhani adventure in the next episode. Oh, I can't get that one yet. Sad. Oh, I feel like she has a lot of force choices, power choices actually, for being a soldier. I guess because she's been a Jedi for longer. So I feel like she's got a lot of stuff. What can I do? No, can't do master speed, so we'll do armor, sure. Oh, I guess we haven't used Juhani in a while, have we? Let's see, more flurry. Master speed, yes. Okay, we are good. So anyway, I will see you guys in the next episode.